Folks, I want to point out here that it is the evil atheists and of no responsibility for telling Tom here. It's all everybody else's fault that he is a maniacal maniac with no sense of moral reasoning, ethical principles, and he's easily manipulated. Now, this review, this is not going to be a full review today, but I'm going to spread this out because the insights into the projection of one Praise I Am is amazing. It is almost as if he is utterly clueless that he is the one that has probably the propensity to do the things that he's accusing, because nobody thinks like this. No human being in their right mind comes up with this kind of stuff that Praise does. Now, Tom Rabbit is only an instrument for disclosing the absolute raving idiot we have before us as Tom Praise I Am. And as I told him before, I don't know why anybody gives him credibility to begin with, and my concern is mostly for stupid Christians, because let me tell you, Tom Praise I Am has become a meme. Nobody spends the hours upon hours of coming up with a video like this unless there is great entertainment given to us by one Praise I Am. Now, G-Man is the same way. G-Man is clueless that he's a raving fool and everybody makes fun of him. He doesn't at all offer anything remotely sound doctrinally, and Praise is the same way. I want everybody to know, and I'm really preaching to the choir. I'm sorry to have to tell everybody the obvious, which is whatever is, and Praise is really not sick but disgusting. How in the world can somebody be led? Praise was led to these conclusions because it's his own delusional mind that thinks this way. Now, I don't know if Tom Rabbit is a psychologist or whatever, but it's really easy. If somebody's just slightly aware of the kind of problem that Praise has, there's no doubt in my mind that if I had 5 minutes with Tom face to face, he would utterly and completely change his mind about everything and agree with me. Now, as long as he doesn't talk to anybody else, he won't change his mind. But the lights are on, but nobody's home, ladies and gentlemen. The computer is on, and it's a blue screen of death. Nothing there, no substance. So just consider this introduction, and I'm going to respond, not in this video, but just to point out the crazy, raving mad conclusions that Praise I Am falls into. This is in no way Tom Rabbit's fault. And shame on you, Olive, for blaming Tom Rabbit for exposing the lunatic that your brother is. I'm sure you're embarrassed. I've heard nothing from you all. You should be embarrassed. You really, really should. You should be disgusted with yourself, Olive. You should be disgusted with yourself, Sparrow. None of you have any respect, in my estimation. And let me tell you, nobody respects you guys. As I said before, the men come around because of the photoshopped pictures of Olive and Sparrow. and people mostly want to just see the train wreck.
Say Darth goes to Starbucks. Or as he goes, I think he goes to Dunkin' Donuts. He loves Dunkin' Donuts. Right?
Yes.
He goes to Dunkin' Donuts, specifies 2 shots espresso. And he comes to learn, he goes through the drive-thru, let's say. He's a block away before he takes his first sip and realizes there are no extra shots of espresso, right? They messed up the order, okay? Now, I want you to be serious with me, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's possible, knowing what we now know about Darth, specifically you, he turns around, he walks right into the person, he says, "Who made this?" Little Susie, who's 16, the money, school. I made it. Do you think he's got it within him to take that scalding hot, misprepared latte and throw it in Susie's face, causing 3rd-degree burns all over her face, neck, shoulder? Do you think he's got it in him?
Only after a consecutive. So if his first rebuke did not work, and she
Let's
goes,
say this is the second time this happened.
yeah.
Let's say this is the second time Susie did this to him.
Mm.
He told her about it before.
Oh, see, yeah, that's the difference right there. Yes, I think he'd be capable of that. Yeah.
You think he's capable of it? He's that petty that...
Right, because he takes an attack on him because, remember, he has to be in control. He's number one. He's the main guy. We're just plebs in his world, you know. We're idiots, dumb imbeciles. And yes, I think he would the second time, not necessarily the first time, but the second time, yeah.
Maybe the first time, like, he just spits in her face or something like that.
No, I think, yeah, he would just go on a profanity rage, call, you motherfucker, and all this. He probably would say something like that. You freaking did this to me. I'm never coming back. And then, like, he'll just rage and stomp his feet and walk out of the Dunkin' Donuts. But if he came back and it did it again, oh boy, yeah, he would throw it, absolutely.
Yeah, do you think he would throw it, and with the knowledge that this almost boiling latte would permanently maim and disfigure her for the rest of her life?
Yeah, because it's justified because he got crossed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
He's a narcissist, man. That's how narcissists operate. Absolutely.